What's cooking? Yes you are very welcome to What's Cooking right here on Channel 1 TV. My name is Apioko Seyuram Ashong Abe, but as I like to say, Apioko will suffice. You're welcome to the show. Now today it gets really interesting. I'm sure you saw me having a bit of fun in the Channel 1 TV gardens. I love taking photographs. I love the camera. I love having fun with it, but more so when the person behind the camera is a true artist. Now I'm going to share a quote with you like we do on this show, all right? A great photograph, just like a great meal, is all about, or it's a nice combination of balance, light, great composition. And so we're going to do a bit of that today. We're balancing art, we're balancing the beauty of the art of photography with the art of cooking. And my guest, I'll introduce her to you properly very shortly. I'm sure you gathered already. She is a female photographer. And there aren't many of them in our space, unfortunately. But you know, representation behind the camera is important as well because it also shapes the diversity of stories that are told through the lens. Now, before we go for a short breather, I'd like to remind you that this show is sponsored by Genie Mayonnaise. If you have your sandwiches, your pasta salads, your potato salads, they should be your go-to. You will not regret it. I can promise you that. Bottom of my heart, I promise you. Kivo Spices, and Kivo has been known for a long time for the Kivo hot pepper powder. However, they've got a range of spices that I encourage you to try. My personal favorite, the triple threat. And I call it that because it's got the three most brilliant Ghanaian ingredients in the kitchen: onion, garlic, and of course ginger. You have those three, your meal is made, regardless of what you're making. So do try it. It's simplified into a nice little pack. And then of course they've got the rosemary powder. If you're a lover of rosemary and herbal flavors, just the powder and you're good to go. And last but not the least, Lele Rice. Lele Rice has been holding down Ghanaian kitchens for decades, and they're not stopping anytime soon. So please do purchase some Lele Rice for your jollof, your wache, your motu. Very versatile kind of rice, I tell you. It does the job any day, anytime. Now let's breathe, and we come back and we get cooking. It's still What's Cooking, and it's still Channel 1 TV. My name is Apioko. Now it's time for me to introduce my guest. You've caught snippets of her, but she needs to be introduced properly. Now, she's a multi-talented human being, I can tell you that. But when she comes and we have our conversations, you understand exactly what makes her so special. Apart from the fact that, I mean, get this, she is a female photographer in an industry that's saturated with men. We love our male photographers, but like I said, diversity behind the camera is also important and should be encouraged. So help me welcome Ella Boama. Hi, Ella.
Hi.
Good to see you. Oh, the pictures.
Hello.
The picture. Look, no, you guys don't understand. When she was taking the pictures, she was just, okay, pressing here, pressing, okay, turn this way. So I thought, okay, you know what? Yeah, maybe we're not doing anything giddy because we're coming to cook. And then, Sana, the pictures are, oh my goodness. But it just shows that you're a boss of your craft.
Thank you very much.
And I know you've worked at it.
Yes,
right?
I have.
And you're also a great cook.
Am I? What's it today?
So we're making sweet potatoes, boiled sweet potatoes.
Yes.
And ripe plantain,
Yes.
what we call cocoa.
Yes.
With Kontomire Abomu.
Yes.
Okay. No, but anybody who knows how to make abomu is a boss. So.
Yeah, are you sure?
Yes.
Abomu
It
is like
seems simple, but
no, it's actually
technique
it's an
inside.
amateur dish.
Oh my
like very
goodness.
quick.
it is
you know?
quick, but it has layers of technique attached to it. But why did you decide to cook this dish?
I decided to cook this dish because one, like I said, it's a quick meal. So yeah, when I'm hungry and I just want something quick, I don't want to do like on fire cooking.
Yeah.
Like it's a very quick and easy meal to make. And then I chose sweet potatoes because I prefer that over actual yams.
Interesting.
And I love plantain, so it definitely had to feature.
Yeah. But what do you like about sweet potatoes?
Well, it's healthier. It's healthier
Okay.
compared
No,
to
of course, yeah.
yam.
Much
So,
less starch.
yes, exactly.
Okay, and then it's got antioxidants as well.
Exactly.
Okay, where do we begin? I'm in your hands, but I'm here to help you. So if you want me to go, run away from the camera and then go and grind, so I can do it for you. Don't worry.
All right. So I think we'll just start with filling of the potatoes.
Okay, let me
Yes.
help you out with an apron.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. All right. So when we're boiling the sweet potatoes and the plantain, do we boil them together or
Yes.
separately? Together.
I'm going to boil them together with
Okay.
the
With the
kontomire.
kontomire. Oh, so one pot meal.
Yes, like very.
No stress.
No, very quick. You
No,
put
no, no,
everything
no, no, no.
in.
But I
So-
understand because of what you do, you're on the move a lot. So you need your good food, you need your nutrition,
Exactly.
but you still need to be quick. I
So we're gonna
understand.
cook the sweet potatoes, plantain, kontomire,
Okay.
and then eggs,
Okay.
all in one pot.
All in one pot.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. I normally don't peel potatoes with a knife.
What do you use? A peeler.
Yes, a potato peeler.
Ella, how old are you?
Soft
No,
life.
let's start. How old are you, Ella? Ella, how
You
old
know
are
my
you?
age?
Ella, how old are you? Give us a range.
I'm very old.
Give us a range, Ella.
I'm in my late 20s.
You see, so this is there's no Gen Z I know who doesn't peel with a peeler. They peel carrots. I mean, no, but it's not a bad thing.
Actually,
that's the
I
right
do
tool.
peel carrots with a peeler,
But-
like never with a knife.
The Gen Zs, it's a peeler. But
Yeah, it makes
no,
life
no, but that's
easy.
actually the right tool.
Right.
So you guys are teaching us how to use our kitchen tools properly. Let's take it that way.
So I'm actually going to try my best to peel this with a knife.
Soft life,
should I do
man.
it here or where? Should I?
Okay, we can do it. Let me bring that
In here. Okay.
Okay,
Oh, it's too tall.
let's do it all.
Oh, let me try. All right, maybe you can help me.
You're doing well. You're doing well.
Oh yeah. I just hope I don't cut my fingers.
You won't. You shall not.
So are we gonna fill everything? I don't know. I don't know how many people I'm cooking for. Am I cooking for myself?
Yes, the more inorganic introductions you have into the farming or growth process, then you can preserve it. Because the whole idea is to preserve,
Right.
have better looking.
Right.
But then the thing is, after a while, they also spoil because the chemicals also have what they do.
Right.
Yeah. But if you can see that, a worm liked the potato.
That means it's safe to eat.
It's safe to eat.
Okay, we're gonna
Okay.
put the
So let
peeled one.
me get another. Let's just put it in the pot for now. We'll rinse it out when it's time to boil. Here's one of those.
Yes. And sometimes when you go to the market to buy the potatoes, some of the women they will just put clay
I'm
or
telling-
to cover up that spot.
Seriously, it's a whole art class in the market. So the things they do, they're painting things with red dye, so you need to be careful. Also, the other thing, and they do especially with things like tomatoes, the onions, they arrange them, and at the bottom there are
Those are
spoiled
the
ones.
bad ones.
So they just pour it into a bag or into your
You
basket.
wouldn't know.
You wouldn't know, so you have to check. But then, like we're saying, the thing with
Hey,
the
Miss
potatoes,
Aimee.
yeah, soft life for soft life. Oh, we'll finish soon. We'll finish soon.
I was thinking a potato pilanka like I'm done.
So our sweet potatoes have been peeled and washed with a knife. I'm proud of you, girl. No, you do all. But I'll have a peeler for you the next time.
Thank you.
But this one, you've proven that you're white material. 1 million yards. 1 million yards. Period. Clack it.
Clack it.
And we've washed our plantain as well, our ripe plantain. So you guys need to give me an honorary Gen Z card. See, I know you can. Oh, Ella, are you laughing at me?
No, I'm not.
Oh.
I'm not.
I feel like
did
I
well.
could be a Gen Z. Anyway, so we're set. What are we doing next?
So the next thing we're going to do is to prep the kontomire.
Okay.
So you're just gonna cut the stems out.
Okay. We've got a chopping board here.
Yeah.
Soft life requires chopping boards.
Yes.
Now, it's been washed already.
Yes. So but I'm just gonna cut.
But we're just being extra and we tied it again.
The stems out. So just can I get another bowl?
Yes, let me get it. So we're boiling it whole.
Yes.
Okay, we're not chopping it up into
No.
tiny pieces. So tell me, when did you discover your love for the camera? How did it happen? Were you lying on the grass at the Brie Gardens? Were you sitting in a lecture hall? You thought, this is my dream. How did it happen?
Well, I started off as a model when I completed
She's a fabulous
school.
model, by the way.
When I completed SHS, I love taking pictures of myself. I'm very photogenic. So I ended up in a modeling agency, doing photo shoots here and there, runway shows here and there. And then one time, on one of these photography platforms, they organized a photo walk.
Okay.
And I was there as a model. So whilst on the photo walk, one photographer just handed me his camera. And I was like, I should just take some shots. So he just showed me where to press. And then pretty much he kind of like just sets the camera for me. We were doing like an outdoor photo walk.
Okay.
So he just set the camera for me, and then I just started taking pictures, and that's where my love for it started. So
That's it. Just like that.
it was very, it was very interesting and intriguing to me. And from that day onwards, I just went online and just Googled what is photography, and that's how it started for me.
I love it. So you see, this is why I keep saying that once you have the internet, you have no excuse. You can actually learn anything you want. Of course, formalized education helps, tweaking here and there, coaching, but the skills are at your fingertips. But that's brilliant. So, and did you buy a camera? Did you borrow cameras?
That's a long story. From the time of developing interest in photography to actually buying your first camera, it's actually a journey of like learning about photography. You don't just develop interest in photography and the next thing you're doing is buying a camera. You need to explore, you need to learn first before you can then decide to even get like a camera, like make that choice of which camera to even go
so
for.
which camera works for you.
Exactly. So it's all part of the learning process. You need to learn photography as a beginner before you move into which camera I want to buy and then what. So
beautiful. Yeah. So did you have any mentors along the way?
Yeah, the photography industry is a big industry. So along the way, I've actually, learned from other people online and then in person as well. So pretty much. So let's add the.
So we're boiling the potatoes whole.
Yes.
Like that.
No. Sorry.
No? Should we cut them up?
Yes. Let me put this out.
No, you see how when you start talking about photography, the whole world comes to a standstill for you. No, it's so beautiful to see. I love to see people who are passionate about the things that they do.
Yeah. Okay.
Need another bowl?
No.
Bigger
a very big knife. Okay. The one.
Is this okay?
No, the one they used to butcher.
Butcher's knife.
Yeah.
Okay, let me rinse it off for you. This is the one, right?
Yes.
This one's like we are going to the farm and Kasao.
Just potato.
I can't wait to see what you're gonna do with it.
Potato is very hard. It's very hard. It's not like yams that you can just easily slice through. So I use the butcher's knife to make my life easy.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You really know your potato. She's like potato ambassador.
Yeah, pretty much. So
Okay, so basically just cutting it up into 4.
yeah, just cutting it out. So I developed interest in photography 2015,
Okay.
I believe. Yeah,
About
2015.
11 years ago.
Yeah.
Why, it makes you feel old.
Yes.
Then what should I say?
Yes, 11 years ago, I developed interest.
Because you were fresh out of, or you hadn't been out of
that was
high
like
school.
1 year.
1 year out of high school.
Yes.
You know I was in 2015, sweetheart. Don't worry. Don't worry. There are levels to this age thing.
So I started learning. I started with online actually, Google,
Okay.
and then YouTube, and then eventually because I was already in a photography page on WhatsApp, it was much easier getting access to other photographers. Messaging them, telling them, oh, I'm interested in learning this photography thing and all of that.
So you reached out to them personally?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
And along
Did they
the way,
respond?
well, that's the thing. When you are an upcoming photographer or you want to learn, a lot of photographers don't really.
They don't rate you like that.
No, not necessarily rating you. They wouldn't really give you a listening ear because a lot of people are not serious from the beginning. So I believe it's just the experiences they've had with other people.
Yeah.
That is why they do that.
People
But then
spoils the opportunities for
exactly. But then eventually, you need to keep pushing. And then you would meet somebody that would want to give you a chance.
Yeah.
So for me, somebody actually did give me a chance. And I'm more of like a practical person, not really like a theory person. So I learn like whilst I'm watching you do the work. So even though I had read online, I feel like having an in-person teaching kind of like solidified everything. It made what I was reading make sense to me practically. So that's how it started for me. And then that same person gave me the opportunity to go shoot with him on events, and that built my courage because imagine female photographer, like you said, it's not that common.
Yeah.
A female photographer shooting an event, like people, it's
Do people look at you funny?
Well,
initially,
not funny, like surprised. They're more like, oh wow,
you
like
become a part of the wedding entertainment.
Exactly. So I mean, it took me a time to build my confidence because then when I started, I would just be at the back. It's like I don't want to go for it because like everybody's looking at me. But eventually, it became like a thing, and right now, like my confidence has been built. I feel so. It's much easier for me to go to an event and then just walk to the front, do my shoots, and
I love it. I love it. I love it. And God bless this person who took a chance on you.
I'm gonna have to.
But you've
add
also
the eggs.
Yes, eggs. You've raised some very important lessons here, and one of them being a lot of people give up.
Yeah.
So they reach out to people, and guys, you need to understand that people who you want to mentor and coach you tend to be very busy. There's a reason why you see them and think, I want you to be my mentor. I want you to help me along my journey for where I want to get to. So don't give up. Like Ella said, you need to keep pushing.
Yes, you need to keep pushing, and you need to
lesson.
show that commitment because it is up until if you see that commitment, that's when we would also take you seriously. So what happened with my experience as a photographer all these years with upcoming photographers, one thing I've experienced is that they approach me, they come to me, and they're like, we want to learn photography. I'm like, okay. Then they come 1 week, 2 weeks, then you don't hear from them again. They disappear.
They're expecting you to reach out to them.
Like they're just not serious about the whole thing. So because of that, it spoils the chances for other people as well. So now what I do is that if you come that you want to learn photography, you need to make some kind of financial commitment.
Okay.
Because I realize that when people make, your heart is where your money is.
Of course.
So when people make some sort of financial commitment, they show some form of commitment than when you be like, I can teach you for free.
You know what? People, be serious in life, please. No, because I have those experiences too. People reach out to you, once you give them an assignment to do, they won't do it. Or you tell them, I'm going to this event, come along, come and see, come and witness. Then they don't show up with excuses. I didn't, one day somebody said, I didn't have transport. But you didn't tell me that. If you had told me, I could have met you somewhere. I could have got you an
Exactly.
Uber. But it's not an excuse to say you didn't have transport. You know, even though that may be a legitimate concern. So thank you for raising those lessons. So we're just putting water on it?
Yeah, just put water. And then we'll put it on fire.
Okay.
Then we're going to add salt.
It'll
It
shrink
cool down,
eventually.
yeah.
Okay, we're all set. So, ladies and gentlemen, we want to, you know, just put a few things into context here in the kitchen. So we're going to breathe, as I like to say, Ella and I. And when we come back, we have more conversations about her journey. And you guys don't realize how massive this human being standing here is and what she's been able to do with her craft. This is What's Cooking. We'll be right back.
Watching DSTV means getting the TV you love, but staying connected means getting something extra. Stunning. Extra matches, extra dramas, the best local and the world's biggest. Extra laughter, music, movies, and extra vim.
I love it.
Just stay connected or reconnect and get upgraded to the next higher package at no extra cost. Charlie, we got you. Keep watching. Get more with DSTV.
It's still What's Cooking right here on Channel 1 TV. My name is Apioko, and my guest today is the phenomenal Ella Abomu. She is a photographer, an extremely talented one, an astute one, dedicated to her craft, and she's making waves in the photography industry, not just in Ghana, but on the continent of Africa. And we're pleased to have her here today. But she's brought her skills into the kitchen. And we've been making sweet potatoes, boiled plantain with Kontomire Abomu. And Ella says she likes to make this meal because it's quick, it's fast. She's bossing it, she's clacking it all of the time. And because of that, she needs meals that are still nutritious, will give her the energy she needs. She's, you know, in good health, but at the same time, she needs speed. And so we cooked the kontomire, the sweet potatoes, the plantain, the eggs, all in one pot. And we're at the next stage. However, let me just remind you at this point that this show is sponsored by Kivo Spices, and they've got a range that I entreat you to try. You will not regret it. I promise you, you'll not regret it. And then Ginny Mayonnaise as well. We want to say a very big thank you to them. And of course, Lily Rice. Lily Rice, extremely versatile rice. You can use it for all your rice meals and it won't disappoint you. All right? Ella,
Hi.
we're back. Yes, we also peeled our groundnut.
Yeah.
Why do you want them to be peeled?
Because you don't want to have the granuts. I mean, the chaff in your food.
In the food. Okay. You don't
Yeah.
want
So
that.
just, I mean, sometimes you can use like granite paste.
Okay.
Yeah, but I just like the
You like
grinding
the you like the grit of it.
Yes.
Okay. Wonderful. So what are we doing next?
So we're gonna sieve the water out of the.
Okay. Out of the pot.
Yes, and then you're gonna start grinding.
Okay. And of course, Abomu has to be done in the asanka.
Exactly. You put it on a boom without the asanka.
Yes, and of course, you have different names for it from around the country. Asanka, Vegba, what is Ayiwa? Ayiwa.
Yes, Ayiwa.
And then the guys who say the Ka. We have all of those names. with our potatoes, our plantain, our eggs. They are ready.
So I'm gonna start with the pepper.
Okay. Do you like a lot of pepper?
I mean, I like pepper, but let's see.
Ella, what are you not telling me?
It's like I have like a specific amount of pepper I want to use, but let's see.
Okay.
It should be fine.
Let's go back to.
If the pepper is not enough food,
we'll find a way.
we'll pour cubo pepper inside.
No. End of story. I mean, solves the problem. But Ella, tell me, what's the journey been like? So we've spoken a lot about how you got into photography. Someone handed you a camera.
Yes.
You were doing a photo walk as a model, and that was it. You fell in love. It was love at first sight.
Yes.
And then moving on from that, you did your research online, started teaching yourself how to handle a camera, and then you found a mentor who was willing to work with you and take you through the rudiments of photography. But what has the journey been like since that day in 2015 up until now? What's the journey been?
Okay, so the person that that gave me the opportunity wasn't necessarily like a mentor. He just taught me, he just made me understand and practice what I had studied online, and also gave me the opportunity to follow him to shoot events and stuff like that.
So it's like a mini apprenticeship kind of thing.
Yes. It was more like a friend that is giving me the opportunity to kickstart, something I want to learn and all of that. Yeah, so eventually when you pull your weight and other photographers now see that, oh, you're actually serious about this thing, you're doing something for yourself, then they would now give you the attention you're looking for. Yeah, exactly. So from that time on, the journey has been a long one. Because after that, there was a point in my life where, I was still on the photography page. So there was
the page on WhatsApp. The group
yes,
on WhatsApp.
the group on WhatsApp. So there was some times where a photographer over there would give me their camera. Like I'll just ask when the camera is not in use, they'll just give it to you to go practice. So that's one of the things I was doing. Then eventually, along the line, I got an opportunity to work somewhere as an in-house like photographer. So it was more like a walk-in studio.
Okay.
They just set it up. They needed somebody to manage it. So I was their first employee.
Wow.
And so I was working there as a photographer. People come in, take pictures, I'll edit it, and then pretty much that's how it was. But then along the way, I looked at my work and I was like, no, I don't like the way my work is looking. Like I don't like the way my edits are looking. Like it's not looking like the way I want it. You go online, you see other people's work, and then you have an idea of how you want your work to look like.
Pictures are rich.
Exactly.
They're breathing.
Exactly.
And you want that for your work.
Exactly. But some way, somehow, you don't know how to achieve that. So I was still on this WhatsApp group. There was another WhatsApp group, actually. And then one time I was there, and a photographer came to post, like, he's also one of, like, the OG photographers. He came to post that, he was giving some people the opportunity to intern with him. And that was actually the very first time he had done something like that. And that was actually the last time he did something like that. So for me, I feel like that was like a very miraculous opportunity. And this person is very good at editing. So it was more or less like the solution to my problem.
Yeah.
So
that's where you felt you needed more training.
Exactly. So I just messaged him, went for an interview, and then I started my internship program. It was a 1-year internship program. So it was more like he teaches you for 6 months and then you work for him for 6 months.
Okay.
And then throughout all these times, I wasn't just there doing nothing. I was actually doing other stuff. I've always been entrepreneurial. So my dad was a tailor. And so I learned how to sew in some parts of my life.
Oh my goodness. No, really, what can't you do?
Well, I'm a bit talented in some other things.
Not a bit.
I used to do a lot of things, I've always been entrepreneurial. I've done a lot of things before. I've done t-shirts, I've sold bracelets, I've done ushering, I'm good at marketing. I used to I used to sew bags. Then somewhere along the line, I went to fashion school like for like 3 months to learn how to sew clothes as well. So I mean, but photography is like the longest thing
That's
I've
the
done.
longest thing you've
Exactly.
done. And that's, it looks like that's where you're glued to.
Yeah.
Or for now.
I mean,
Anything can pop up.
anything can pop up.
Okay, so Ella, I know you wanted us to roast.
Yes, I want to.
tomato. Is this big enough?
Yeah, you can do
Okay.
like maybe 2.
We should do 2.
Yeah.
Okay. And then, right now you're grinding the
The
ground
nuts. Yes.
Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is how we do it. You have a fork, you pierce the tomato, and now we're going to grill it on the fire. It's the way we do it. I mean, traditionally you use a coal pot or something and toss the tomato in there, but since many of us have gas stoves, that's what we're going to do.
Come here real quick. Come and smell this
I want to smell
aroma.
it.
Smells so nice.
It
It's
smells
the granite.
exotic.
Yeah, it smells very nice.
I love it. I love it. Okay, so I'm toasting, grilling, roasting the tomato. The chefs will have to tell us which process this is. You hear the pops? Look at that. It's beginning. The tomato is singing. Look at that char. It's like painting with fire. Do the other side.
Right. Do you want me to continue my story?
Yes, please.
Okay. So
Forgive me, I'm enamored with this tomato.
So I started my internship and it lasted for 1 year. We started off as 8 students or 8 interns.
Okay.
2 girls, 6
As
guys,
usual, there were more
I believe.
guys.
Of course. And then at the end of the 1 year, we were left with 2 boys, 1 girl. Me
What?
being the only girl standing.
What happened?
Well, I just quit along the way. So
People couldn't keep up.
yeah.
Was it intensive?
Well,
what kinds of things were you
as far
doing
as I can
during the
remember,
internship?
I was there like Monday to Friday, Saturday-ish.
Okay.
And even sometimes Sundays.
So it was
as
almost
well.
7 days a week in some
Exactly.
cases.
And you know, for me, at every point in my life, I focus on what is going on and then I give it my all.
Okay.
So whilst I was there, I was like, I was loyal to what I was doing at that point in my life because that is where I've gotten to. That is my journey,
Right.
where I am in my journey at that point in time.
You're so smart and so philosophical. I love it.
And at the end of the day, I was done with the 1 year internship opportunity. And then, you know, I moved on to other things. So
Did you get what you needed out of that internship?
Yes, I did. I did. Out of that internship, I got good at retouching.
It's a soft life album. So adding some
Just
brilliant
something
cubes
little.
there, something little. So Ella, I want us to go back to this thing about editing. How important is editing in the whole photography process, in the chain of getting that beautiful picture that you want people to see as your work?
You know, when it comes to photography, in as much as you would want to get everything right in camera, you don't always get things as you wish.
Okay. What are some of the things that limit that?
Well, sometimes maybe location, you know.
Okay.
Let's say if I'm shooting in a studio. If I'm shooting in a studio, I think it should be fine.
Side. Let me just do that.
The other side. If I'm shooting in a studio, based on my composition or how I take the photograph, my stunts could come into the frame.
Okay.
Maybe the backdrop could be crumpled. It's not in the best of its shape and all of that. So at the end of the day, I need editing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And what goes into editing? So, you know, you hear people say things like, "Oh, Photoshop, this, that." What does all of that mean?
Well, Photoshop, it's an editing software. It helps you in editing. There are others as well, right? And even in this day and age, we have AI softwares that help you edit as well. So, I mean, they're just tools you need to learn. If you want to be a photographer, these are things you can't
It's just like
actually
how a farmer
escape.
needs his cutlass, you know, a singer
Exactly.
needs a microphone, you need to learn a microphone
Exactly.
technique. As a photographer,
These are some of the tools you need
Are there
apart from a camera.
Are there some photographers who don't edit themselves?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
There's some photographers who do not enjoy editing.
Okay.
Editing is like a whole thing outside of photography. So there are some people that do not enjoy editing at all.
Okay.
There's some photographers that also enjoy editing. Someone like me, I enjoy editing very much, to the point where I edit for other photographers.
Oh wow.
Yes.
So that's also a revenue generation.
It is. It is. And you can actually decide to be an editor without actually being a photographer as well. So you can specialize in that and become a retoucher. Yes. So as I'm here right now, I do photography and I do retouching. I do have international clients that I retouch for them. You know, photographers outside of Africa or outside of Ghana, they do like a 9 to 5 and they do photography on the side. So definitely they wouldn't have the time to shoot and edit.
So
So
they
what
still
they do,
need the speed because their clients need
exactly.
the
So what they do is that they shoot, they send me the pictures, I edit it for them whilst they attend to their 9 to 5. So when I'm done editing, I upload it for them, they download it, they deliver to their clients, they pay me my money, I'm good to go.
Smart girl.
Yeah. So
So I hope people are listening. There's so many angles and so many ways to make a living without necessarily even, because this is desk work. When you're editing, you're sitting at one place,
exactly.
right? So if you dedicate some hours and you work on your speed, you can actually do the work. So it's not an excuse to say, "Oh, I don't have time." You know, I love it. Okay, how are we doing with that grinding of the kontomire?
yeah, I'm
and all
almost
its
done.
cousins?
So when we're done with this grinding, then we just move straight up to the frying.
Okay.
I see you are prepping the oil
Yes,
for
I
me.
am.
So we're just gonna put the oil on fire, just put the money inside of it,
Okay.
and then the fish as well.
Okay, we'll do that.
And
We're
then
putting the
we
fish
add
in
the
whole.
onion. No, we'll break it apart.
We'll break it up. Okay.
So there are different aspects of photography, you know. And when it comes to photography, you can decide to be a photographer without, you know, necessarily editing if that's not your thing. Yeah.
So you go, you capture the moments, and then someone else does.
We'll edit it for you.
the
Yeah,
editing.
you can also do that.
Retouching. I love to hear it.
So eventually, I started working with some video guys. I was their photographer. I worked with them for 3 years. My internship was from 2018 to 2019, and from 2019 to early 2022, that's when I decided to go solo and be by myself. So throughout my photography journey, I didn't just start photography or said I wanted to learn photography and then boom, I wanted to be my own boss.
Okay.
I actually went through the process.
You trusted the process.
Yes.
And you went through it.
Yes, I went through the process. You know, nowadays people want to become photographers and they just want to learn how to take photographs and then they want to be their own bosses. They don't want to understudy anyone. They don't want to like apprentice with anyone. They don't want to put in that sacrifice.
Right.
You know, dedicate some
In a
part
hurry
of
to
their
make money.
lives.
In a hurry to make money. and go.
Exactly. But if you don't go through the process, you'd actually not be where you want to be. But then that also brings me to this point. Nowadays, if you want to learn photography, you don't need to go through the long routes like I did.
Okay.
You don't need to understudy someone or follow people for like maybe 2-3 years before you become good at what you're doing. There are some photography schools here in Ghana that gives you the avenue to, it gives you like it kickstarts your journey for you. It makes it very easy. It makes it very fast.
So these are schools that have dedicated curricula for photography, everything. So you go in like you're going to school, but this is what I decided to learn.
Exactly. So, do you put the money in it?
Yes, it's going in.
Okay. So I think that it should fry a little bit. Little oil fry.
The oil should fry a little bit.
Yeah, little oil fry a little bit.
Okay.
Like you just put it on, so little oil fry a little bit, and then I'll just remove all the bones from.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah. So one of the schools that I know of is Creative Studio Academy.
Studio Academy.
Yeah, so they give the opportunity to learn photography within 6 months. They teach you everything from shooting, editing. They have teachers and all of that. So I think anybody out there that wants to learn photography, they could go to Creative Studio Academy.
Okay. And I think now, including yourself, there are photographers who are doing a lot of workshops and classes, master classes, and whatnot.
For that, I can't say much about that here in Ghana. I don't hear about a lot of workshops.
There are not many of them happening.
Yeah.
At that point, there were.
Yes. At some points, there was. Hopefully,
Are you thinking that now, because now we have structured schools, people are moving away from that now?
No, not necessarily. Workshops are very important at every point. Workshops are very important. But I think I know about 2 schools so far here in Ghana: Eternity Academy and Creative Studio Academy. They are dedicated to teaching upcoming photographers photography. It makes your journey short instead of.
And then you actually have the intensity.
Exactly, intensity, because they have a curriculum, they have a system, they have structures.
Because photography is not just about talent.
Exactly.
There are techniques to it.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. So Eternity Academy, I know they specialize.
To the oil as
Yes.
Okay.
Eternity Academy.
Okay,
at all.
Okay.
Eternity Academy, I know they specialize more in wedding and events photography. So teaching you more about wedding and event photography. And Creative Studio Academy actually takes you from the scratch. You don't need to know anything about photography once you go to Creative Studio Academy. They teach you everything from editing, studio photography, outdoor photography. It's actually an NGO sponsored school, so they have very affordable tuition.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. I love to hear it. Whew. So, you have a niche.
Yes.
Yes. What is it?
Every photographer has to have a niche. You can't be jack of all trades. Currently, my niche is I shoot portraits.
Okay.
So more like women portraits.
Ooh.
Yes, and I shoot weddings as well.
Okay.
Yes, so those are the 2 things that I do, weddings and portraits.
I love it.
Mainly. Okay. When I started, I started off doing different types of photography, and which is very advisable. As a beginner, you need to explore, learn how to do all types of photography. It helps you know what you like and what you don't like. So along the way, I did child photography, and I realized it's not for me because dealing with kids is stressful.
It is. It's a whole different ballgame.
Imagine shooting a 1-year-old and they have no idea what's going on, and you have to be screaming your lungs out
and dancing and making faces.
That's not for me. But I'm a soft light babe.
We know you're a soft light babe. But hang on, we'll talk some more about this. So the things that we fry, the momone, the salmon or mackerel, smoked mackerel, and then some onions, they're all in the palm oil. And you'll see there's a last leg to this process of Kontomire Abomu that we are getting to. And then, you've shown your artistry once again in the way you slice those
So
pears.
I'm going to get us to peel the eggs.
The avocado, payanku to be precise. And then we'll peel the eggs.
Yeah, that should be the last
So
thing.
I want us to, once again, breathe, deep breaths, and then we come back, we eat, and we continue our conversations with the Ella Boama. We'll be right back. This is What's Cooking.
Watching DSTV means getting the TV you love, but staying connected means getting something extra. Stunning. Extra matches, extra dramas, the best local and the world's biggest. Extra laughter, music, movies, and extra vim.
I love it.
Just stay connected or reconnect and get upgraded to the next higher package at no extra cost. Charlie, we got you. Keep watching. Get more with DSTV.
The pressure to keep going, to keep being the strong one, to keep saying, I can do it, even when you know it will break you. This week, we tackle the silent killer, burnout.
Hello, my dear friend. This is Fred Cranchimans, and I welcome you to Lifeline, where psychology meets theology to answer life's complex issues. Today we are talking about something very important, burnout.
Yeah.
What is burnout?
Burnout is beyond tiredness.
Okay.
It's emotional, physical, psychological, spiritual exhaustion. In Fanti, they call it matobao. It's like a niggling thing underneath your skin that won't come out. And many people go like, but go and rest, or go and take a vacation. It goes beyond that.
Join Lifeline this and every Thursday at 10 p.m. for an insightful and thought-provoking episode with Bishop Cranchimensa, right here on Channel 1 TV.
Welcome back. It's What's Cooking. My name is Apioko, and I've been cooking up something of a storm with Ella Boama. She is a photographer, a very, very accomplished one at that. Don't be deceived that she's a Gen Z. She's achieved, and she's worked hard for it, as we've learned through our conversation with her. And she's brought her A game to the kitchen, and we have some boiled sweet potato with boiled ripe plantain or cocoa, however you'd like to call it, and then Kontomire Abomu. No, you showed your cooking skills. You showed your cooking skills. So now it's
Thanks
1
for
until 2
helping
million
me.
yards. Now it's 2 million yards. When you did the original bits, we said, I know, we are giving you 1 million. Now it's 2 million yards. Yes. Okay, so
I'm already seated. Yes, say it. I've taken my seat.
I didn't even realize that you were sitting
Yeah,
there.
I have to be quiet. Watch you, welcome her, defe, and make her look.
This is my neighbor.
Yes.
Oh, hi neighbor.
He only shows up when
When
we are,
there's
when we are eating.
You see, being a photographer, my job is to come and sample the food
Wow.
and then grade you. He said, "This is it," and then grade you on the Google location.
Wow.
Yeah, and then since you're a photographer, today you have outcome, so that you take me a look,
I see.
sampling your food. I will invite her.
Are you going to pay for it? Are you going to pay for
But
it?
putting you the picture on the world map.
Are you going to pay for it?
Wonimu.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
I won't mind you. Is that enough
Yeah,
for
that
now?
should be fine.
Okay. And then the plantain.
Yeah, one should be fine.
One is fine.
Yeah.
Okay. So Ella, I want us to just have a little conversation while we're eating. You spoke about the fact that you found your niche. So you do portraits mostly of women, which I
Yes,
love.
Yes.
But I feel that, and it's not just when it comes to photography, but in our culture.
Yeah.
People say, oh, the market is small, we're not as big as Nigeria, so people prefer when they are doing things to spread
thank you.
themselves thinly. You know, they would say, look, having a niche is not good enough. You won't make money. What's your take on that?
So having a niche would actually bring you the money, because would you rather go to a specialist to solve your medical problem, or you want to go to a doctor that can do everything in one?
I like that. I like
You'd
that.
want to go to a specialist. People trust people that are, you know, who have found their niche or who have niche down, because it shows that you understand what you are doing, you know what you are doing, and so they come to you for that specific thing. So if somebody is looking for, let's say a brand, is looking for brand images to advertise their products, they're going to go to someone that should brand portraits. If it's a beauty product, they're going to go to a photographer that does beauty photography, because that's their field of specialization. But if you're starting out, I would advise you to do everything to find out what you love. But eventually, you definitely have to niche down one way or the other, because it makes your life easy. It helps you to cut down costs. Because imagine if you are doing product photography, you're doing child photography, you're doing all kinds of photography, you're going to have to buy things, props, lights,
for everything.
Exactly. So it's going to cost you more than if you specialize and you purchase things specifically for the niche you are doing. So for me, I found mine, and that is in portraits. I love candidates, I love portraits, I love making women feel beautiful in front of my camera, and I also love, you know, shooting or capturing love stories as well.
And I love your food.
Thank you.
Some good
Let's
food.
dig
Except for
in.
these two, okay? Let's
Look at you, I beg you with a choice. No, so the next thing I want to ask you, Ella.
But
please
wait,
pass the
hold
juice.
on. Why are we eating abomu with cutlery?
It's a good question. Let's use our hands.
Because of the way I'll grade you.
We can switch.
We are supposed to use our hands to eat abomu, not
Yeah, yeah.
Please
cutlery.
pass the juice.
It's my job requirement.
The next question I have for you is this. These days, a lot of people, I mean, almost everybody has a smartphone. I'm using the word everybody very loosely. But people feel, oh, if I have a smartphone, I learn how to use it, take good pictures, why do I need a professional photographer? What's your take on that?
Yes, that's true. Nowadays we have cameras that can actually even do a whole production. But the thing is, it's not just about the camera you're using, it's who is behind the camera, the skill sets that a person has behind the camera. A camera is just a tool, but you need the skill, you need the knowledge to be able to operate that tool. If I should give my camera to a 10-year-old who has no knowledge about photography, or someone that has no knowledge about photography, they won't be able to capture pictures like the way I would. So what sets me apart is the skill that I have, the knowledge, the eye to see, and all of that. Someone can have a smartphone, but give a smartphone to a photographer, a professional photographer, you're going to see they're going to get two different pictures, totally, because it's not just about the tool. It's the creativity behind it.
So then what's your take on the professional camera, so to speak, versus a phone camera? Because many of our phones now are basically DSLRs, you know. What's your take on that?
Well, even we professional photographers sometimes use our cameras or our phone cameras to capture some shots based on where we are. Let's say I'm in the middle of an event and there's an action like about to happen. I don't have my camera on me. I'm going to take my phone to capture the shot. You know, these phones nowadays have like, they are high quality. They can give you like high quality imagery and all of that. But then still, like I said, is the eye, is the skill behind it. Giving my camera to somebody that is not a professional photographer, they're going to get different results. It's just like a beginner. A beginner can use the same camera as a pro. We're not going to get the same results.
Absolutely not.
Because of the experience, the eye for details, or, you know, the creativity behind it. Yeah, but then phones are doing amazing, like, nowadays. I won't lie.
I love it. Taster General,
Yes.
since
How is
you
the
came
food?
to grade,
Yeah, the food there is great.
I love
but
it.
I need it with the photography from you. So that I'll give the plus.
my friend, bring money and stop that thing. Don't encourage this, please. You should put his money where his mouth is.
I mean, as he's coming, he's going to be coming with cash.
So you know he
I
has
trust
to,
him.
so you trust him. Ella, thank you so much for joining us today. It's been a pleasure. We've admired your work, my team and I, from afar. We're so proud of you. And you're such an inspiration to young Ghanaians, especially young Ghanaian women. And, I can just see you catapulting into many, many more great things.
Thank you. Amen. Amen. Amen.
Well, thank you. Thank you. And thank you for this great meal that we need to enjoy.
You're
now.
welcome. Thanks for having me as well.
It's been a pleasure. So, ladies and gentlemen, our Buama has joined us today. We've learned so much from her. I hope you've been inspired, especially those of you who have something that you want to do that you've just not put your mind too hard enough. Let her story be your driving inspiration. Once again, we want to thank our sponsors, Kivo Spices, Ginny Mayonnaise, and Lily Rice. My name is Apioko. This has been another exhilarating episode of What's Cooking. We'll see you again.